Enemy, applying minus 10% to damage, but plus 10% to morale defense. Never surrender, unyielding. Let's experiment with tactics. Duke Domhnall of Meath has improved his martial skill. Marching on to Leinster. Much knowledge has been lost since the glory days of the Roman Empire. By some of their engineering knowledge has been preserved in dusty old tomes for posterity who have spent several days studying these. We're going to hit Ossory and then on to Brienne. On to Brienne. He's most likely going to raise more troops, but he's not going to have a chance. Alright. Now we wait. Not satisfied and keeps asking it. Go play outside. Good, that betrothal is almost done. About fucking time. You know, since I'm going to hang on to this as well, I'm going to upgrade you to a castle village. Trade practices has increased. Today, Magnus. Which one's he? He's not the heir. I will arrange it. Too many sons. What did this Croatian princess turn into? We'll see in a little while. Greedy, honest, zealous, patient, just, and a genius. She's very good. You got yourself a good wife there. Wealth is everybody's concern. And now we're going to give him a plot of land. You are now the Earl of Leinster. Oh God, smallpox. Go confess your sins. Oh wow, now I'm the Duke of Connacht too? That's fantastic. Alright, and since I promised you a fief, give you the county of Brienne. Monmouth and Angusmach. Alright. Would you like to be my vassal? No? Really? Really? We'll just wait for our armies to recover. Didn't one of my brothers have... Yeah. A couple of good claims will be passed on to him. Not ready. By that I mean you're never getting one. Aye. Soyor. Bring all the vassals into this. He'll get a little upset, but that's okay. He's like, never mind. And now we wait. Oh god, the dynasty is getting too large. My daughter, right? Mayor of Dublin. You. Not ready. I will tell you people when you get to have a church career. Oh, hey, or when you get to have a church career. When you get to have a fucking fief. And until then, you get off my ass. Yeah, they're annoyed. But that's okay. They'll get over it. Spiritual art killed there. Noble customs in Dublin. And my uncle Ruark. You're still not getting a fucking kingdom. He likes me well enough. But I could get that within the family. I do have one other son that does not have a fief. We're not going to mess with that right now. Could press a claim for that county. Helen of Argyle. King Duncan. Liking us more. Let's see if we got anybody with the title claimant in here, in the realm. That's fine. That's fine. Claimants. A bunch of my sons have claims on that. Really? Really? You watch some birds darting nimbly through the air. You find yourself wondering why this man cannot do the same. There have been unsuccessful attempts to make flying contraptions in the past, but clearly those days designs were all conceived by fools. Yes, fools. Yeah, I bet we can do that. And by that I mean I'm gonna die of trying to do something stupid. Now that I'm old. You spend countless hours with dusty old tomes and parchments in an effort to learn about all the failed attempts, lest you repeat their past mistakes. You're finally at the point where you feel you have learned enough to begin the construction of a prototype. I'm gonna die. She's amused by it. Prototype of your flying machine is nearing completion, but it would probably be ill-advised to pilot it yourself. Fortunately, you know several promising candidates who could possibly be persuaded to take the historic leap of faith on your behalf. That seems like a bad idea. Send Meldrick, since I apparently remembered to get him out of prison. You find a pseudo at least. Oh, he hesitates, but after a combination of threats and cajoling, he agrees to be strapped into the contraption. You push him over the edge of the cliff and hovel him. He's dead. He's bruised and battered, but alive. It was a failure, and make matters worse, another scholar in Dublin has allegedly made his own functioning prototype just as you're about to surrender to despair. Meldrick gives you a toothless smile, because he just broke his face, and says, I have a cunning plan. I will regret this, but let's hear it. How he did it will forever remain a mystery, but he managed to steal the rival scholar's flying machine. He gleefully brings it to a cliff, but his grin vanishes when you inform him he will be flying it again. You send him over the cliff, and he enters a brief spiraling dive before slamming into the ground. So it wasn't just me. I feel better now. It seems the secrets of flight will be uncovered by future generations. Your attempts may have been unsuccessful, but you've learned much about the value of science and scholarly research. Gain 2 learning. Gain 2 learning and lose 1 Meldrick. Ooh. That sucks. Yeah, you're fine. Shake it off, man. Shake it off. Shake it off. I need to get a couple more provinces here, I think. Should probably get him married. His Holiness the Pope has been swayed by the cries for help from the Christian populations in the Kingdom of Jerusalem. He urges all able-bodied men of Europe to take up arms against the evil Caliphate al-Mustansir I in order to secure Jerusalem from the clutches of the Mohammedan infidels. Deus vult. I am not involved. Really? There are weak claims. I can press them. I don't want to press either of those. And we'll welcome them with a lavish feast. Stay in the castle, my friends. Stay in the castle. Okay, should I go south or north? I think we'll go north. He likes me. He really likes me. He likes me. I don't like him. Alright, let's get me a claim on Lamont. David of Scotland and Gudrun, my bastard daughter. Yeah, sure. Doesn't put any of my lineage into the thing, but that's okay. And Castle Town, Castle City. Be part of the Byzantine-Croatian de jure war over Zaglumia. Sure, but I can't really help you. Sorry, dude, I can't do that right now. I don't have any to give you. Yeah, I'll let you kill him. I don't care if he dies. I'm not joining the First Crusade. I don't feel strongly about it. I don't think it's going to be very successful. I, in fact, think it's likely that the Christians will lose. Sad, really. Look at that mess. Oh, look at that mess. Seems that Norway has lost complete control of England. I mean, they have Cornwall. The assassins spread to Syria. The Hashashin, the elusive order of assassins, have expanded their influence into Syria. A branch of their sect has established itself in the mountainous fortress of Masyaf, where they now control the surrounding countryside. All across the Holy Land, the assassins are now hunting those they see as obstacles to their obscure plans. Great. Seems my fears are correct. Oh, they won a war there. Woohoo. They killed 2 people. That is a lot of Muslims. Though I thought Flitbartek was to be a more reasonable man, as to be allowed to duel his rival was slightly erratic. Oh. Actually, you know what I want to do? I think it's time we hold a feast. To celebrate the joy of this. No feast is complete without boar meat. Send out my son. You weren't wounded, were you? Oh, good. Fire blasted right past my face, and I felt how the hair started to curl away in the fire. The fire eater had been a bit too careless for my taste. The troop, you were clearly gratefully skilled. People would be impressed if they were playing at the feast. Best part about the feast is deciding the food stuff. Let's spend lavishly. Preparations have been made. I now only have to send out the invitations. Everybody come to my feast. Come eat food. Eat food. Watch fire, people. Party hardy. All the guests have arrived. All is ready, and the cooks have worked day and night preparing the food. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the feast. Everyone drank and were happy except for Bishop Tutal. You asshole. Saint Brigitte. Everyone agreed it was the year's greatest feast. It was the year's only feast. On the most interesting hours flew by, wine bottles were emptied, and other guests excused themselves and went to bed, but we kept talking. People exclaimed wonder when the Fear Eaters performed. Fear Eaters, Fire Eaters performed. After their performance was over, my many eyebrows and beards were singed, but none of the guests seemed to care when they applauded. Aww. Angus died. As you can tell, I'm totally broken up that Angus is dead. Oh yeah, that's going disastrously. Since I arrived in Dublin, there's never been a shortage of soldiers still. Now we just need a castle city in Knocklin, whatever the fuck it is. Alright, her claim should have been passed to a successor. Who the fuck were you married to? Alright, let's find her this way. That will win me the county of Argyle. Duke of Sawyer. I don't know why I have two of these. Let's do it. Yeah, you guys are going to be really upset about the vassal levies, but I don't really care. Because right now we're using them for important things, like increasing our control